All right, I want to get some analysis on this from Giorgio Cafiero. He's the CEO of Gulf State Analytics, and he joins us in the studio here. Giorgio, great to have you back. Pompeo said, based on the weapons and the technique here, there is no doubt that Iran was responsible. I think there are reports that an unexploded mine was attached to the hull of the ship. Is there any reason to believe that this was not Iran?
You know, many people are not willing to just trust the administration or take Pompeo's word. You know, the United States is accusing Iran. I think certainly there could be a lot more credibility if the U.S. were to hand over the evidence that it claims to have to an independent UN investigation to get to the bottom of this. But, you know, also when it came to the sabotage last month off the UAE's east coast, John Bolton also accused Iran without providing any evidence. Let's keep in mind there are definitely other actors who could have been responsible for this. So it definitely seems like a real rush to judgment.
Iran says that they've essentially denied this. They say that it's very suspicious given the timing of all of this. What do you make of their denial and also, again, the timeline that this has happened?
It seems to me that whoever was behind these attacks was trying to undermine the Japanese prime minister and the whole purpose of his visit. We have to be honest and realize that there are certainly elements within Iran, elements in other countries too, that do not want to see any third party come in and play a useful role in terms of mediation. There are some powerful actors in the region that do want to see the tensions between the Trump administration and Iran remain really high. So we need to keep that in mind.
So just yesterday, Giorgio, we were talking about Abe's trip to Japan that was sanctioned by President Trump and what that might mean for the U.S. strategy here in terms of how it wants to deal with Iran. The president now seems to be backing away from the idea of Japan as a mediator. Trump tweeted a few hours ago, "While I very much appreciate Prime Minister Abe going to Iran to meet Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, I personally feel that it is too soon to even think about making a deal. They are not ready, and neither are we." What sort of response do you think that the U.S. administration is weighing now?
I think this was to be expected. No one thought that the Japanese leadership was going to be able to really fundamentally change the positions of either the Trump administration or the Iranian supreme leader. I think there's no reason to be surprised that there wasn't any major breakthrough. I think the administration has done quite a bit to put itself into a little bit of a corner. The concern now, I think, is that the administration has drawn so many lines and set so many conditions, it will believe that the only way out would be through a military confrontation. That's, of course, extremely alarming.
All right, Giorgio Cafiero, appreciate you coming back. Thanks for your analysis.